Hi, in the previous video, we talked about multi-threading. Now we will talk about the remaining pieces, object orientation and robust high performance and dynamic nature of Java. Yeah. First to start with object orientation. So Java claims to be 100% object oriented. Yeah. What we mean by that is everything you write in Java will be around classes and objects. So you will not write anything other than classes and objects and invocation of methods in Java. So everything what we deal in Java is around objects and classes. Yeah. But we will have a separate video, a detailed discussion around what is object, what is class, and the other object oriented concepts like inheritance, polymorphism, and encapsulation, etc. separately. But for now, you just need to understand everything we write in Java is around classes and objects. Nothing can be written outside the classes or outside object concepts. Yeah, so that's why Java claims to be 100% object oriented. There is a small piece, some 8 primitive data types, which are non-object oriented, but otherwise everything else is object oriented in Java. Yeah, so that's the object oriented concept. Now coming to robustness of the Java programming language. It is robust, it is unbreakable, it is mission tested because it's in production. Various companies, almost every big company software in one or the other case may be using Java in production. So it is mission tested, it is robust enough, it doesn't have issues that it breaks because of unknown issues. But the problem with Java is some of the things may break in production because of bad coding habits from programmer side. So there is a possibility that I can write a bad code which may encounter some exception in production, thus causing the problem to abort. Yeah, that is possible, but otherwise by default Java is a robust language, but some responsibility is left to developers or programmers to ensure their programs are also robust enough. Yeah, but modern programming languages like Rust, etc., they come with a feature which will even detect the bad practices by programmers, and during compilation only they will tell you this is not how you are supposed to do. Yeah, but Java being a 30 years old language, it is still pretty much robust and it is a production grade programming language. Yeah. Now coming to high performance, absolutely a lot of tweaking has been done in JRE. Remember, Java programs have to run within JRE, yeah, and JRE will facilitate all interactions for Java programs, yeah. So a lot of tweaking, a lot of performance fine tuning has been done on JRE. For example, there is something called JIT, just in time compiler. Um, all these things we will discuss, but for now you can assume it is a high performing language. But that said, remember it is not to be used for real time mission critical applications like, for example, tracking a rocket trajectory, right? Java is high performance, but as compared to C, C++, it may lag a little bit. So that's why there are different languages for different purposes. For anything in a regular internet based world, okay, the performance is pretty decent, pretty good to make sure things work in real time. Yeah. Now coming to dynamic nature of language. So essentially it is about memory management. Yeah. In C, C++, normally when we start working with data, it is programmer's responsibility to allocate and deallocate the memory. So whatever we need for that, we have to allocate and deallocate the memory whenever we are done with the memory usage. Whereas Java comes with an automatic concept called garbage collector, okay, which is essentially you can imagine a helper always on standby, and whenever you are using memory and you are done with memory usage, it will clean up the memory automatically. Okay, so you need not worry about deallocation. Yeah. Similarly, in case of allocation, right, Java comes with certain intelligence features. For example, I'm using some memory to hold some data. For example, I'm talking about something called array list, right? I'm storing some data here. Yeah. Uh, and suppose I need more data and I wanted more space to be allocated, right? Then Java comes with a mechanism to dynamically start allocating memory based upon the need. Yeah. So that means the responsibility that the developer was having in terms of C++, that responsibility is now taken care by the JRE itself around allocation and deallocation of the memory. And that's why we normally call it as it can dynamically allocate memory and dynamically deallocate the memory. Hence, memory management will be more better as compared to if it is left to a developer. Yeah. So these are the quick Java features. So Java is a simple language to learn. Definitely it is simple, highly secured because of the JRE in nature, platform independent and architectural neutral because of JRE, robust, portable and dynamic, high performing, supports multi-threading by default, and it is 100% object oriented.